Hi, welcome to Ocean's Mirror. So, yesterday I had a bit of a technical problem. I wasn't really happy with my video of what I did when I covered the Kabbalah kingdom when the locals came to where they was in Jayberg. So I took it down basically. I gave my opinion on it. Now, as you know, that the council has spoken out and told them like to kind of like back off and stuff like that. Now, there is a lot of stuff going on over here with flags, racism, all sorts of stuff. It's kind of a weird time for these guys to be appear at this time because it's so hostile. It's a hostile environment altogether. It is on some parts of London more hostile than ever. Now, from what I gathered, there's a lot of protests going on around different parts of Europe as well. So for these guys to come onto the land that they are and proclaiming to be the king and queen of Scotland or wherever the heck they want to be, it causes a stir amongst the people. Now, like I said, there was the owner of the land was saying that how it seems like at first she was okay with them at first, but obviously when you're taking the horse's tail, hairs from the horse's tail, or doing certain stuff, because there is going to be a lot of problems. The landowner said that how she called what is similar to the CPS on them, which is social services. So she called the social services on them. She also seemed like she went through a lot with them because Jean Gasho is very vocal. She's very, very vocal. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that it's right that people went onto the land and did what they did. No, because you shouldn't have to do that. I really feel that how because of the actions what they took online and saying, they said a lot of stuff. They said a lot, said too much, but at the same time, it doesn't give the people right to come and do what they did. From the video that I did put up, or the ones that I have up, I don't even think I'm going to repost that one now anyway. The husband, he just stood there. The women was defending him. He didn't even open his mouth. He didn't say nothing. He just let the women defend him. Even when the guy touched him, she really went into one. He didn't even try to protect them. When you're looking a bit more into it more, right, she goes in, like, because they're singing Shona songs and stuff like that, Shona praise songs and Zulu-ish praise songs and stuff like that. So the people is pretty much ticked off with it, and they are coming onto the land and they are showing her that they don't want her there, right? So they are not only vocalizing it, they're actually showing up on the camp, videotaping them, all sorts of craziness. Like I said, it's very weird. Yes, there is an air of racial stuff and racial tones to it as well. Now, when you're looking at the video, there's one of the videos where the handmaiden looked scared. She looked scared that Jean was holding her, but then I can definitely say I can hear she has that mental health thing going on, and it's not helping them. Now, the councillor did talk and did say that how they need to stop going on the land and doing what they're doing because it is causing disturbance. Now, what she's doing, I'm not saying what Jean Gasho is doing is right. No, she's not. She's not right to do what she's doing, to be on the land shouting. Um, another content creator said that how because they're saying they're living on the land, they're not living off the land. They are literally getting donations from food banks, people, wherever, and cash donations. One of the people also said that how they are fed up. Yes, it does look bad on people of color. Yes, it does. It brings a heck of a lot of attention even more now because of what's going on with the anti-immigration protests, etc. What she is actually doing is race baiting as well, because it's her actions and what she's saying, and it doesn't. It's for others who is not part of this movement. It brings an air of like that aggression, because you're already getting that aggression already. Wait a minute, I'm coming. You're already getting the air of aggression already. So Gasho and Nino, or Kofi, aka Kofi, they are not exactly doing it right. But like I said, but it doesn't give the people the right to go on the land and harass them or whatever they're doing. Like when the guy, like I said, picked up the food and he ate the food out of the pot, and she said, you know, because she calls them Edom, she calls people Edomites, and she 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 was like not impressed, and she was very vocal. She's actually the vocalist one out of all of she and Cara or Asnot was very vocal, very, you know, protecting the king kind of business. He wasn't even doing nothing, like. And when you see that a man is not doing nothing for you, that's when you know that you need to either stop what you're doing and completely, you know, not bother with that man, because he's not a protector. Now the ladies now like I said, the lady said that she done she done numbers of phone calls to social services, etc., 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 and she also called, in the end, she ended up calling the councillor. She called the police a number of times to get them off and stuff like that, because they'll be in the street shouting, making up noise, stuff like that. Now, there was a lady who was protecting them from the men and telling them to go. And there was another lady, there's a lady that she said that brings her sunflower. And then she starts pulling at the tents. She starts trying to break the tents. And Gasho was defending it to the end, kind of thing. It's very crazy because it is actually a functioning cult, and yes, it is an irritation to everybody. It is an irritation. I feel it's irritation, but every time we turn away, you see a video or something that she do, or something she does. You yourself can't believe that how there's people like this that's really doing this, and she has been doing it for years, right? Not just now. She only got that limelight because of the woman from Texas, and Lady Safi, and so it's like people wants to go and see them in real life or see them up close for some type of reason. I don't even know. I don't think I would want to be around a person like that who's very controlling. She what she like I said, I'll keep saying what she fought against is what she's actually doing, where she's brought in, where she's telling women to come, where she's like saying, yeah, come, this and that and the other. Now, there is several videos of this lady where social services have come, and she's very aggressive. She's aggressive. Now, I'm not saying that how like a person cannot be vocal and passionate and whatever. No, right? You can be passionate, but it's the way she was moving. She was moving kind of weird. The woman kind of was sitting there, kind of like, you know. But no, I would say it's not worth the time going down to the campsite or wherever she is. It isn't even a campsite. It's the back of someone's land where the person, the owner, has horses. I think they say they have horses in the back. I think I can't remember the type of horse it was, and and it's not right to go and harass people, um, you know. And I don't know whether they got the people who went down there, but it's not that there's no. I don't know. I don't know what to say because anything I say is going to come out wrong. But it's just very sad that how this is going on in the climate that is going on right now. It's a strange climate going on now, and to me, I feel this doesn't need to be happening right now. But I just thought I'll give a reason why I took down the video. I really wasn't happy with it. Normally, I take time and I do my videos, but I wasn't happy with it. And I said, I just took it down in the end. I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to take it down. Now, like I said, please comment under all the videos, whether it's to do with this cult or not, right? Because I haven't covered a lot of stuff. I've actually calmed down on a lot of stuff that I covered, and because of the holidays as well, it's kind of difficult to cover certain stuff because you have a young one in the background, and it's not everything that they should hear. So, yeah, so I'm gonna carry on watching them because it is interesting. They are very strange people. It's very strange circumstances that is going on, and you know, I will pop up more of their videos. I'm not making it a Kabbalah channel. No, I'm not. I'm not making a Kingdom of Kabbalah channel. But I think after a while, when I'm ready to jump off the boat, then I just jump off and go and do something else. But right now, it's very interesting from her daughter, from the man, her herself. It is strange occurrence, all right? Because I mean, since from when her daughter did that video, she actually haven't never surfaced since then. So I don't even know whether she's even in the country or she's still around or whatever, or maybe she has chose to stay off of social media because some people that choose to stay off of social media. So I'll later on, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I'm not tired, because I go into deep sleeps. I will come up. I will be able to do that young lady story. I'm trying not to make it too explicit. So if there's anything so explicit, I'll just have to forward through the videos or whatever. But I'm gonna try and do that young lady because she come from a cult as well, and to me, yeah, I just think like sometimes, right, like when you think you heard worse, you hear worse. And yeah, so I'm just gonna, just leave it right there. That's why I took down the video. It just looks so slapdash as well. I didn't even like it. I looked at it so much time. I was like, nah, I don't like it. I just took it down. So with that said, yeah, I would say, yeah, the harassment thing, it's not on. It's not on. There's no need to do it. Even if you was telling her the truth or whatever was going on with her life or whatever the case may be, yes, you'll get her mad. You'll get her stirred up. You want her to say whatever. She's only going to sing like what she was doing because she see you as the oppressor right now, and she believes she's in the right. Even when people's talking to her about the Bible, she thinks she's right. She thinks she's always right. So it's a losing battle. You just let the council, whatever they got to do, because you have to do it properly for them to come off the land. And I think the woman that is there is taking the necessary measures to do that. And you know, and I'm not saying that people shouldn't live off the grid. I'm not saying black and white people, whoever can live off the grid. I think I've seen it in many other videos of people living off the grid. These people are not living off the grid. They are taking donations. She even was waiting for a leg of lamb that day. She said that how, oh yeah, someone's meant to bring me a leg of lamb or something that day. I think it's the white lady. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's just craziness. You know what I'm saying? You just think to yourself, bro. Yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna leave it there. Please comment underneath the video. Tell me what you think. I think I did see somebody comment, but I don't know whether they deleted the comment. But anyways, there is quite a lot of comments. There's good and bad comments that is underneath the videos. Some I might accept and some I might not accept because, like, I feel people don't need to be nasty to make their point, or they don't need to be say certain things to be whatever. Because normally I would turn off the comments when it comes to them type of videos, right? But it's always good to hear the opinions of people where this is concerned, especially the ones who live in Jayburg, Scotland, and you know, there's a lot of emotions running deep, etc., going on. So, with that said, I'm going to leave it right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.